Is there a basis for the kind of stereotyping that goes on within the community about VK? Like you mentioned that there are good apples and bad apples, but for people, say for example, that are trying to look into PB or people that go into like
Mhm.
the multiplayer games that they play, should they be as scared as people want to make them about that clan?
Okay, that's a great question. First of all, it's not on my job to come here and fry less.
Hmm.
But so I'll address that question in a very specific way. So VK, I'm pretty sure Les from the beginning had the intention of creating a clan in a more of a esports environment. Okay, so it's a very competitive focus. He wanted to have the best players, and Les is a kind of player who does everything that needs to be done to achieve the end goal. Okay, so a little bit of the Machiavelli style. What I want to address is your question is for the new players, and the stereotype that VK has built. VK is a very competitive clan, as toys, I would say. They are around for longer. What you can see, or a little bit of what I explained, that they have built the clan to be on this esports format. So they succeed on hyper competitive situations, but they don't succeed on longevity. So if you see that PB is a game, it's a game mode where you need several elements to succeed. You need the people who are willing to do crafting, to do surfing, to basically work for the greater cause, and you have the players who need to be there to protect these serfs, to protect these crafters, and to be able to win the battles and increase the overall morale of the group. Okay, so you need these elements, and you see on a clan that only has a specific niche of players does not necessarily succeed on a mod that needs all the pieces. And as you can see, so there's different so the way that I say this, I think VK is a very competitive group. um, by being competitive, every community that's competitive, you're gonna have a lot of people who are good players, and when you are a good player, you have an ego, let's put it that way, and when egos collide, there's toxicity that goes on. So it's a more toxicity propense group, and I don't think less. I think maybe now he has changed a little bit, but in the past he has not looked, oh, this player is a bad apple, I'm not going to accept this guy in my group. That was never the case, I would say, if the player is a good player.